Hello, Merry Meet. So, I've been asked a few times, since I have expressed multiple times that basically everything you do divinations with, whether it be an Ouija board, or a pendulum, or tarot cards, or runes, or whatever, are just pieces of cardboard, metal, wood, whatever they're made of. They don't have specific powers in themselves, and so unless somebody has imbued them with something, the power comes from the practitioner. Then people ask me, why do you thank these tools when you're done with them? So I thought I would make a video about that, explaining my reasons too. I have really two main reasons why I do thank these tools, even if I believe that ultimately they themselves are just, well, tools. The one reason is very, very simple, is that I'm not really done thanking the tool itself. I am thanking for the reply, so basically I'm thanking whatever beings, energies, and so on and so forth has given me the reading. Whatever has spoken through the pendulum or the tarot cards or whatever I'm using. Basically, I'm thanking that for its help, not the tools directly. And I believe that it's important to be thankful to the entities you work with, because it helps you develop a good and healthy working relationship with them. I mean, seriously, if let's say you have a neighbor and the neighbor asks you for help. Let's say he wants you to he has a bad back, so he wants you to help him pick up something from the floor. So you think, yeah, no problems, you go and you pick up something on the floor from your neighbor. Now, what will make you more likely to actually come and help him again? If he says, thank you, that was very kind of you, or if you just say, oh yeah, now you can go. Why should energies and spiritual entities be any different from people in this regard? Though, well, in a way they are, because generally they are more tolerant, but still, I believe that respecting them and thanking them for their help helps in developing a better relations with them, and as such making the winner better at what he or she does. So that's reason number one. The reason number two is that I believe it's important to live in thankfulness. This is why I say grace. Pagan grace, but still I say a grace. Because I believe that while our lives often are not exactly the way we want them, generally speaking, all of us are very blessed. And as such, being thankful for what we got is a very good way to live. And I mean, even if things are not that great, finding something to be grateful for, in my experience, helps make it feel better. Living in thankfulness is a great spiritual practice. And as such, I believe this is important also with divination and so on and so forth, that I'm not really necessarily directly thanking those cards and so on and themselves, but I'm exercising living in thankfulness and being grateful for the help I've been given. And then I guess you could say it's a third reason. I believe that there is a spirit in everything. That even if something is just cards and so on and so forth, that everything that exists are a part of the goddess and the god. They are its own everything, animated, unanimated, everything is a part of the gods. And as such, being thankful to that, it helps me get closer to the goddess and the god. I mean, it could be the same way that thanking the stove for every now and again because you make food on it, because without it you can't eat. or your television set because it provides you great entertainment. Being grateful to these inanimate things around you helps you not only living in thankfulness, it also helps you sort of see the world as more than just a material. That even behind inanimate objects, there is a will, there is a soul. Now you shouldn't confuse this with these things having magical powers in and of themselves, because that comes from you. The only power they in themselves have is whatever power of symbolism that follows them. However, what you can remember is that the goddess and the goddess created it through, basically we are all their children, whatever not we are alive, if it's items, everything is a part of them. At least that's how I look at it. And as such, being thankful to the things around you actually is a great way of showing respect to the gods. And a fourth reason, I started with 2, now we have 4, is that it's a way for me to show respect to the craft. When I read the tarot cards and I later thank the cards, I'm not saying these cards any more than basically cardboard now infused with my energy. But I am thanking them because I'm respectful to the art of reading the tarot. Not necessarily then to the cards themselves, but to that art. So to summarize, I thank the cards A, because I thank the beings and energies and deities that has given me the reading. B, I believe it's important to live in thankfulness, and being grateful when something has helped you, even if it's an inanimate object, is very useful. C, I believe that everything, even things that are not alive, are a part of the goddess and god, and thanking them for a service done is a way to show respect to the gods. And C, being thankful to the various divination tools that I use, and also ritual tools and so on and so forth, helps, but it's specifically divination tools. I always end a divination by thanking the tool. Being thankful to those tools is a way to show respect to the art of divination. So that's why I do it. Does that mean that everybody has to do it the same way I do? No, I generally recommend people thanking the tools, because showing a bit of reverence to the tools also helps them feel more special, and as such it's easier to get out of the everyday hustle bustle kind of mindset and into the mindset needed for reading. But I mean, if that isn't something that falls natural to you, by all means, it's nothing you have to do. But for me, it helps making the art of divination more spiritual. So yeah, that is why I do it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and blessed be.